Okay, so hi everyone. I believe I'm audible and visible to all of you guys, so please confirm. And yes, good evening to everyone. So fine, yes, I'm audible and visible to all of you. So fine, let's start. So today I'm not going to take any like a classes by the way. So today it is going to be a induction session. So where I'll be talking about myself, how this class is going to progress, what you are supposed to do, where you are supposed to focus, and along with that, so obviously we'll be talking about even a Euron ecosystem, and plus your LMS dashboard, how we are going to do a classes, how we are going to complete a task, by the way, how we are going to complete a exam, how we'll be able to achieve something in a life. So all sort of a things we are going to discuss in my today's class. Plus in between, if you have any kind of a question, so feel free to ask those questions. And after my session, so which is going to happen for like today 40-45 minute max to max, right? So obviously you can unmute yourself, and then we can happily talk to each other, and we can exchange some thoughts. And if you have any kind of a question or concern, or maybe anything which comes in your mind, so yes, you can feel free to ask. So shall we start, everyone? Yes, in a chat please. Okay, fine, guys. So I believe my screen is visible to all of you. So let me share my screen and let me open up a Euron. So see, guys, Euron is not just about providing courses or classes or something. So it's more than that we are trying to create. So here you will be able to find out so many different kind of products as well. And I believe everything is accessible to you, especially a person who is a part of a Euron Plus or maybe a Super 30. If not, maybe you can ask a team and they are going to give you an access, especially for Super 30. So everything must be accessible. Now, so here you will be able to find out your own tab called as Work and Learn Super 30. So if you are going to click over here, you will be into a different world inside a Euron system. So here you have a complete separate module, and yes, so you will be able to access, you will be able to see each and everything from that particular module. So your batch is basically an August batch, right? Which is going to start from today. Not today, I would say. So it is going to start from next week, because let me talk about a timing of this particular batch. So timing, what is the timing, guys? Yeah, anyone who can confirm me timing? Obviously, it's not like a Monday 8 p.m. IST. Yes. So anyone who can tell me what is the timing? 8 to 10 a.m. Exactly. Saturday, Sunday, weekend basically, right? It's a weekend, 8 to 10 a.m. IST. So that's your actual time. Let me write it down once again over here. So time for this particular batch is basically 8 a.m. IST to 10 a.m. IST. Saturday and Sunday, excluding all the public holidays in India, by the way, right? So we'll be having a classes, and yes, so sometime I take one or two off in between. So that will be a holiday for all of you. You don't have to come and join the classes. Apart from that, so this is a timeline, or this is a timing that we are going to follow for next 6 to 7 months. Right, it will be more than 6 months. Obviously, like it is going to touch around a 7 month of time to complete this entire things, although we have a syllabus and curriculum for six. But again, so we'll not do everything in a hurry. So step by step we are going to process, and step by step we are going to move. Now, so this is your dashboard, by the way, guys, and here you will be able to come and you will be able to see a notification. So for example, if there is a class today, you will be able to see a notification over here. You will be even able to see a notification inside your mail. So whatsoever mail that you have operated, if you have not updated your mail, so please go inside the profile and try to update your mail ID and your phone number. As simple as that. I'll tell you why it is important. So here inside your dashboard, first of all, you will be able to see, like a notification from your mentor. So basically team is going to send you a notification saying that today we have a class, today we have given you a task, today we are going to have a pod discussion, and this is the agenda of that particular pod discussion. So those who are not aware about pod discussion, those who are not aware about exam, those who are not aware about task, that's completely fine. I'll be talking about it, right? So this induction classes is all about uh, talking about the Euron and you and me. That's it, right? So here you will be able to see a notification. Plus, we are sending you notification even on your in your mail ID. Along with that, so you will be able to see a onboarding letter. Onboarding letter we are giving you from our side, and yeah, so anyone can come and anyone will be able to verify that onboarding letter with us. And once we are going to relieve you, once your batch will be concluded, so at that point of a time, so we are going to give you experience letter as well. So again, you can come, you can download, anyone can come and they can verify that letter with us. So yeah, that's that. Now here we have a profile section. So please go over here and then try to update your profile. I'll come to a planner part in a later stage. So not now, because planner part is very, very huge, by the way, right? So basically it's all about your syllabus, how we are going to progress, what we are supposed to do. When we say, so we should not just focus on a tech side, we are supposed to focus on entrepreneurship side as well. We are supposed to focus on interpersonal communication skills as well. So all of these things will try to accommodate over here. So this will be the last section. So where we'll discuss each and every tabs over here. Then there is a progress bar. So here you will be able to see your own progress. So what you are doing, what you are not doing, where you are lagging, what is on track, what is off track. So all of these things you will be able to see over here. Not just that, I would say. So we are going to send you an system basically. So we have created a proper system, so which keeps check on every activity of yours, your task, your pod, your classes, your submissions, everything, your exams, by the way. So it keeps tracks of each and everything, and on weekly basis, it will keep on sending you a notification plus pros and cons that you are lagging in this particular place and you are lagging in, you're maybe doing good in this particular place, so that you will be able to improve things where you are lagging. So later you will be able to download from here as well. Now this is a LMS part, so where you will be able to see not just one thing but many things. So all notification you can see here. Now let's suppose there will be a live discussion, for example this live class. So every time you will be able to find out a link for a live discussion in this section, right? So here is a link, anyone can click on this particular link and join this particular live session. If there will be a pod discussion, so you will be able to get a direct pod joining like a link here itself, so you don't have to go anywhere. Every time you can come inside this live, and even you will be able to see some highlights over here. So yes, notification and live session. Then there is a task. So what will happen, so we are going to give you a lot of tasks. I'll show you something. So let's say I'm talking about this May cohort, because in your cohort there is no task available. So here if I'm going to give any kind of a task, right, so you will be able to see those tasks in detail. Plus, if there is a code you have to submit, so you will be able to see that section. If there is a video, if you have to submit, you will be able to see that section. If you have to attach some notes, you will be able to see that section as well. So this is how task will be given to you. And when you're going to submit the task, so basically team is going to evaluate, and then team is basically going to give you a marks, and you will be able to see a marks against your task. Even in calendar format you will be able to see your task, where you can go and you can check, so in which task I'm lagging, how many tasks are basically overdue, how many tasks I have submitted, how many tasks basically is been evaluated. So all of these tasks will be given on a week on week basis. I'll talk about even significance of task as well and how we are going to do it, so don't worry. Yeah, don't feel overwhelmed, it's completely fine. It's your induction day, so just take it in that manner. Fine. 24-week planner. So yeah, planner is same. So I'll be talking about this. Plus on every month 10th, right? On every month 10th. So we are going to take your exam. So for example, on every month 10th, exam will be live. So whatsoever we are going to discuss during a previous tenure of 1 month, based on that, next month exam will be taken. When we are talking about an exam, so it is going to be subjective, it is going to be objective, it is going to be a coding based. So it is going to be a mixture of many things, not just fill in the blanks kind of a things, or maybe MCQ kind of a things. No, so that it is going to evaluate you from every side. And then again, the purpose is very simple. Purpose is to make sure that wherever you are lagging, highlight it, right? So every month we'll be having exams over here. Every week we are going to schedule a pod discussion. Now let's talk about a pod, by the way. So pod is nothing but a discussion between all of you. So here when you will come, you will be able to see your own pod members email ID and phone number. So we are going to divide a batch into sometime 3 pods, 10 member each, sometime basically 6 pods, 5 member, and we keep on reshuffling this entire pod things like on a regular basis, so that you will be able to connect. Anyhow, you have your own WhatsApp group, by the way, so you guys are already connected. But it's not just about connection. Already we are connected, but maybe we are not working together, right? Maybe I don't know you on a personal level. Maybe I don't know that with which company you are working, or maybe like what kind of a profile you have. So basically, this is where a pod discussion comes into picture. So what we do, so we try to decide one topic, and again, not just a regular tech topic, by the way. So for example, we are going to give you a topic that how to set up a business in India, for example, right? So you have to go explore and then talk about it, basically. And then what is the business with your pod you would like to do it, or maybe how you can try to improve. So all of these like off topic kind of a discussions we used to schedule inside a pod. So every pod will be having this kind of a discussions, by the way. You will be able to come here and you can see your stats, you can see your leaderboard as well, you can see your weekly report, and then again same notification tab, you will be able to see it, plus email and WhatsApp preferences. You can change from here, you can control basically like whether I'm looking for a notification or I'm not looking for notification on WhatsApp and email. Okay, now, so this is the structure of this entire LMS system you will be able to find out. Now, so let's say we are taking class, right? We are taking classes. So as of now, there is no lecture which is available. If I have to show you my other batches, right? So for example, this May cohort of Super 30. So you will be able to see that we are on 26th lecture, right? So August 5, which was August, yeah. So like last week, so we have taken this particular class. So whenever we are going to finish a class, so let's say you are not able to attend those classes, not an issue at all. So video lecture will be uploaded. It takes like 4 to 5 hours of time, or maybe let's say we have a class in late evening. So in that case we upload it next day. Your class will be in a morning shift, so yeah, I think you can say that by evening your video lecture will be available, because it takes time to process those videos while uploading inside a dashboard. And here, so you will be able to see a video, not just video, you will be able to see. So let's say if I have given you some sort of a resources, right? If I have given you like anything inside a class, if I have discussed, so you will be able to see a resources. You will be able to see a summary that has been discussed inside a video. You will be able to see even a KT, right? The key concept and all those things you will be able to see for every video. You will be able to get some sort of a practice like question answer as well here. And you will be able to see a raw transcript of the entire video. So it's not just a lecture that we try to provide you, it's along with that. So we try to provide you so many other things as well, so that before going into a lecture, if you have missed your live classes, it's always like a recommended to join the live session. Do not miss a live session. But let's say you have missed the live session, or maybe you are looking for a revision, right? Maybe you were not able to focus more on that particular day and you are looking for revision, right? Just to complete the task, or maybe to do some sort of a project or something. Not an issue at all. So everything will be available and accessible to all of you. You can even download this entire like a data files for each and every video, and that's also going to be fine. So yeah, that's about video upload. And if you are going to miss, then what is going to happen? So this is going to happen, by the way, if you are going to miss it. So inside your video tab, you will be able to find out. So only class lecture video will be available. Pod discussions, we never make it available, because there will be a lot of pods, right? And they do their own personal discussion. So why to upload that one? But yes, whatsoever I'm going to discuss inside the class, for example, this discussion, this will be available inside your dashboard. So I'm doing this discussion now. Probably by tomorrow morning, or like afternoon, team is going to make it available inside the dashboard, and you all will be able to access it as long as you have a dashboard access. Okay, fine. So this is my LMS, right? So this is just a walkthrough of the LMS. Now coming to the planner part, right, which is the most crucial part. You can even download a full syllabus or browser. This is also available, which is again coming from the planner itself. So here, the whole idea or purpose behind Super 30 was very simple. Try to create, a kind of you can say environment, or a kind of a system, so where people can come, people can collaborate, people can participate, people can do a networking, people can achieve something, not just by learning, but by doing, by communicating, by networking. So that let's say tomorrow, if I have to launch my own venture, I must be in a position to launch it. Tomorrow, if I have to, like, start doing a marketing and sales, so I should know that, okay, fine, this is how marketing and sales can be done. And if I'm creating just a product as an entrepreneur, so I should know on a very first place that yes, I am supposed to do a marketing and forget about becoming an entrepreneur, right? Getting a growth into a job itself. So even over there, I'm supposed to be aware about and well versed with my communication skill. That, I know some technology, I can build something, that's completely fine, but unless and until I'm not able to explain those things in my interview, in my discussions, I will not be able to get a value which I was looking for. So here technology is one part of it, so which I'm going to teach you anyhow. But along with the technology, we are going to do a lot many activities on a weekly basis, so that in next not 6 months, I would say, so my target is, and for every batches I do the same thing. So in next 2 to 3 months itself, we can start getting an opportunity, maybe as a freelancer, maybe as a permanent opportunity, next shift basically, maybe as an entrepreneur, maybe like, as a consultant, I can start doing something. But yes, target is not to wait for 6 months. Target is to start hunting these things from 3 months itself. Yeah. So keeping that in a mind, this entire things has been created so that you will not just, work on like a work as a techie, but you can try to build your own brand as well. How we are going to do it? Let's talk about it in some time. First of all, let's talk about this planner. So fine, everyone. I hope we are not feeling bored, by the way. Yes, you can let me know if you're feeling bored. So it's fine. Okay, okay, let's move ahead, right? So the as we'll, like, start talking about next, so I think things will become more interesting, and you will see, wow, I mean, like, these things are available and we can use it, we can do it, right? So I think just be with me for some time. So now, guys, right, okay, so here you will be able to see this 14-week module that has been published. But again, tech is tech, so I keep on changing, keep on adding multiple things at any point of a time. Core is not going to change, but yes, I mean, like, around that, as we all know that in an era of AI, every day new thing is coming. So obviously I'll try to accommodate in this batch itself, as long as we will progress. Very, very simple. So here the module wise, steps that we have designed is very simple. So first of all, we are going to work on the foundation. As you can see, foundation is given. So foundation means what? Many of us, or some of us, are coming from the coding background, some of us are coming from the management background, some of us have never done coding at all. But yeah, although AI is going to write a code, but we are supposed to understand that piece of the code, right? Each and everything line by line. We have to understand APIs, we have to understand databases, we have to understand LLMs, by the way, right? And again, LLM wise, it's a Jew, right? So we have to understand all of these things. So this is what we are going to do it in a foundation one. Foundation, I have mentioned 1 to 4 week, but in general it takes 6 week, because what happens? It's just a start for all of us, right? So if it is a start for all of us, so in that case, some people are coming from a different background, so I have to bring everyone together and I have to bring everyone on the same label. So generally I move a bit slower when I'm building a foundation, but I'll give you a lot of tasks, a lot of practice over there, because this is the foundation must be very, very strong. So we will end up talking about all of these things. So here is a major module you will be able to find out, and here is a minor of minor module you will be able to find out, right? So yeah, this is what you all will be able to see in this particular place. Now from the first module itself, technically from the very first class, right? Are you going to start from this Python basic? Exactly, Assis. Yeah, that is what we are going to do it. But yeah, I mean, like, in a 4 weeks, so we are going to complete that particular part. But yes, from absolute basic, absolute means literally absolute basic, we are going to do it. So we are going to do a system setup, we are going to do all those configuration, extension installation, and whatsoever software is required. So we are going to do a setup in whatever machine that you are using, Windows, Mac, or Linux, doesn't matter at all. We'll do it for everything. And then what will happen? So then we'll start the things, right? Then we'll start the things. Okay. Now here, so all of these things is mentioned, and Python is a very, very important one. Programming language is the most important one, right? For everyone, I would say. Even if AI is going to write a code, you will not be writing a code, but still it is important. And very soon you are going to realize that it is important for all of us, at least one programming language. And Python is like very easy to understand and even to write and even to implement it. So in the way I'm going to explain you, even if you have not done coding in your entire life, or maybe in last couple of years, if you have not in touch with any programming language, not an issue at all. You will be able to cope up. Yeah. Is DSA important for this course? Not at all. No, DSA is not important for this particular course. If you are interested, there is a DSA which we have as a separate DSA, but DSA is not important. System design is very important, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to build a system, and without system design for AI and system design core, both of this system design is very important, and that is already here. Fine. So here, basically, we have this one, and then we can move to the next one, the next one, the next one, and like I said, 6 week, right? Not 4 weeks, 6 week it will take approximately to build your entire foundation. Then we will get into APIs, and then all of these details of the API, because whatever system you're going to build in a backend, every time it's a API, right? So whatever business use case you have to define or design, obviously you have to design on an API label. And API not just comes as an exposure to the outer world, but even on top of APIs. So we do a lot of security checks. We try to do a lot of limiting over there, and there are multiple ways to secure our entire transactions with respect to an API. So all of these things we are going to do it. And then, like, system design for an AI application, we are going to discuss test CI and AI evals. Very important concept. Everyone is asking a lot of questions from this evals at least, that how we are going to evaluate this, that, because everyone is building AI, but how we can control it, control the hallucination, plus how we can try to evaluate how trustworthy this particular things is. And there are so many things to discuss inside that. So we'll be talking about that one. Plus, if you are building some system, so performance of the system, latency of the system, all of these things matters a lot. So this is what we will be talking about in this one. So again, this is just a high level topic. This is a very, very low level topic, right? That what we are going to do. If you are curious to know that what we are going to do in this topic, yes, there is a detail, right? There is a absolute detail that we have mentioned in each and every one, right? And what is the stack that we are going to touch, each and everything you will be able to find out, and everything is a relevant one, by the way. Then the production grade RAG system, graph RAG system, multi-model RAG evals, again very hot topic, I would say, at least like in 2026 mid. Now agents, memory, and MCPs, again inside that a lot of things you will be able to find out, right? So agentic, every one of us are like, hearing this word called as agent. So how to build an agent, what and all framework I will be able to use, which one is good, which one is bad, because framework wise there are a lot of framework available out there: LangChain, LangGraph, Crew AI, AutoGen, and a lot of no code platforms as well, for example N10, right? So we will try to understand that, which one is good, which one is bad, which one I should use, which one I should not use, after exploring and after building something with the help of all of these things. So yes, that is that. Then cloud and LLM ops. So I'm building some application, I'm building an agent, I'm building RAG, basically I'm building end to end system, knowledge graph, knowledge based on all those things for a team or a company. But obviously those things will not be available in my local system, right? It should go somewhere on a cloud, maybe local, maybe a bare metal, maybe AWS, Azure, GCP, or Oracle, or any other cloud. There are hundreds of cloud providers which is available out there. So I have to maintain and manage there as well. Hundreds of machines in some cases, thousands of machines in some cases. So how I will be able to do that? So that is something that we are going to learn in this entire section: cloud infrastructure. So Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, CI/CD, right? Then obviously once it will go there on a cloud, so we have to even understand that how we can check the matrices of a hardware, a machines basically, and matrices of an application, the log level. So how I will be able to configure it for AI agents, how I will be able to configure for the RAGs, how I will be able to configure for all the other feature which I'm going to put in my product. So maybe some of you are aware about it, these terms, and most of you are not aware about it, which is completely fine. I'm just trying to create a line in your head that, okay, these things exist and these things are real, and these things is actually important when you build something real, right? Then security and a scale, obviously that comes into picture. And when I say that, we'll be discussing this, you can think of discussing everything in a theoretical, practical, plus project manner. So it's not like I have mentioned project here, so I'll be doing project here. Not at all. We are going to actually start project from here, from the very first module, right? So we'll do the module, and we'll do one big project on that module, then again another module, big project. So actually it's a project based learning. So it's not like, we are going to do one project. Not just that, so even pod wise project I'm going to allocate. So every pod has to do a project, so there will be a project on individual level, and not in 6 months, from first month itself I'm talking about, right? So from first month I'm not going to explore deployment when I will be in a 6 month. No, from first month I'll be learning a deployments, right? I'll be learning a security, I'll be learning a scaling over there. And that's the reason I told you that from third months onward, basically, we will start hunting for an opportunity, even as a freelancing opportunity, even as a consultant, right? So are this project real time? Obviously, everything we build it real time. We ourselves is having a lot of projects basically. So we literally have so many projects, right? So many projects which is available to us. So that is something that you all will be involved into, and that is something that you are going to build. So learn, build, learn, build, learn, build, learn, build, and again explain. So learn, build, and explain. All these things comes into picture. So this is overall idea, guys, with respect to everything. So in terms of creating a PRD, LLD, HLD, wireframing, capacity planning, everything we are going to discuss in all of these sections. Now, let's say I'm going to explore this section. So you will be able to find out that we are not just here to learn some technology. Many of us are obviously technology. Leave it up to me. You all will be able to learn if you are attending a classes, just a class on a regular basis. So technology wise, all of you will be able to understand and learn. So this will be done anyhow, right? This will be done anyhow. Second part is portfolio building. Now, so this is a crucial part. And in every section, you have that, right? In every section, you have that. So when I say portfolio, what does that mean? So portfolio is not just about a resume. Everyone is having resume. Some of us have a updated one. Some of us have a old one. That's completely fine. But you are living in 2026 and then you are preparing for 2026 and beyond. Now here, so your portfolio wise, just your one pager, two pager, or even 10 pager resume is not enough. Even ATS friendly resume is not enough if you are literally aiming high and looking for a better and better opportunity. You have to basically build a portfolio. When I say portfolio, so resume is a very very small part of it. Portfolio means, yes, there are some people knows you on LinkedIn. Yes, you have a presentation skill, and without even asking you, people can go and check your presentation skill. Yes, you have actually worked on a small big project, maybe open source, maybe for your own or maybe for your client, and you have a proof of it which anyone can go and check even without asking. That's something called as portfolio, right? You have a success. You are saying, you're not just saying into a resume that I have built this team, I have handled this product or this project basically, but you have a proof of it, a live proof of it, right? Plus, when you say, the same confidence comes out of you. This is basically called as portfolio, and that is going to start from the very first week, right? In every module, it is there. So what we are going to do? So I said that you will be able to get a task. You will be able to see those tasks inside a LMS. Now, for every task, right? For every task. So let's say if I'm teaching you Python. So I'll give you a task. Let's say I've given you 5 tasks. Now, it's not like you will just go and write a code about it. No, not at all. So I'm not looking for those code, because I know if I'm going to give you those tasks and if I'm going to ask you to write a code, we'll just do a chat GPT, Gemini, or Claude, and then in 2 minutes, you will be able to do those tasks. That is not required, right? That is not required. What you will do, you will create a explanation video of each and every task, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever required, and you are going to upload those video on your YouTube channel. Your, not ours, basically, right? Your channel, basically. You are going to upload it. You can keep it in unlisted mode. It's completely fine. I don't mind, by the way. You can keep it unlisted mode so that you can share that link. So that link you should submit as a inside a dashboard. Our team is going to evaluate each and every video of yours, and then they are going to give you a feedback about your communication skill, about your presentation skill, about your basically etiquette by which you try to explain the things, whether where you should focus. And this is going to start from first week, not last, not like a mid, from the first week itself. The reason is very simple. I told you one thing, right? See, technology is nothing, right? Interview is all about selling yourself. And when you go and sell yourself, so you are supposed to give a best and best pitch. So you will be able to see that most of people whom you used to follow, You don't know what is the actual skill set that they have. Most of you know someone, maybe because of their personality, their behavior, and a communication. Agree, everyone? Have you ever went to any YouTuber, politicians, or anyone, or any industry leader, and have you observed personally that, or they have even you know exaggerated that they do this? So what matters, and where most of us is are lagging? A communication, a personality, and believe me, that's a real thing. Like I said, technology, leave it up to me. Even if you have not done a coding in your entire life, right? You have not touched a coding in entire life. In next 1 month, you will be able to do a coding better than most. I'm not saying that best of best coder. No, I can't do that. I'm not. I can't give you guarantee for that one. You will be able to understand the coding, you even written by an AI, and you will be a better coder than most of us, right? This is what I can guarantee you. But yes, you have to do the task. If you're just joining my classes and not doing my task, I will not take any guarantee, right? So I don't have any kind of a judgy booty or something, so which I can give it to you, and you will be uh, a coder over the night. That is not going to happen. I'm going to do a work, hard work. You are supposed to do a hard work or work with me. That's it. With consistency, and again, that is not going to take 18 hours of your day, 40 to 45 minutes, but daily, just as an exercise, right? Morning, evening, whatsoever time you're going to fix. I'll talk about that as well, timeline as well. That how much effort you should put from your end. But the main core part which I'm trying to talk about is, let me unshare my screen. Let's talk about this first. Yeah. So that it doesn't matter how much you know. It doesn't matter how many projects you have done. It doesn't matter how many team you have handled. Doesn't matter how much revenue you have generated. Doesn't matter how many clients you have handled so far as a leader, as a manager, as a director, whatever position that you hold. The only thing which matters is that how you are able to communicate, how you are able to phrase those experiences in an authentic manner, so that a person who is talking to you, they can get convinced, a panel or person whatsoever you can say, they can get convinced, and they should just give you an opportunity. And I'm not just talking about a corporate opportunity or job opportunity. No, freelancing opportunity, consulting opportunity even as a teacher, educator, lecturer, right? So you will be able to find out, or maybe you yourself have realized at some point of a time that I know these things, but maybe I'm not able to get a benefit of it. A reason is very simple: communication. You must have seen someone in your company, in your circle, that he's not very talented, or maybe you feel jealous that this person knows nothing in a tech. It happens, right? Nothing in a tech, but still that person is getting a lot of appreciation. This person is getting rewards. This person is getting hike and everything, because yes, that person deserves, because that person is having something which you don't have, right? A communication, a presentation. And that matters a lot, because at the end of the day, you are supposed to sell yourself. Whether you're going to attend an interview, you're going to talk to your client, right? So we think that we are techie first, right? No, you are salesman first. So if there is a demand of becoming a salesman first in this world, try to become that first. Tech anyhow you will be able to learn, right? You can sit for like 100 hour, 200 hour, and then you will be able to learn literally any tech in this entire world. None of the technology is difficult at all, right? You're not inventing something, right? You are just trying to grasp something which has been already used by millions and millions of people, right? And built by millions and millions of people, and especially in 2026, so where information is available in abundance, one line of prompt and everything done. So how you will be able to keep yourself relevant? By building your own brand, by improving your personality, by improving your communication skill. That's our only and only way of surviving. If you are not able to explain that what you have done, what you are going to do, how you you are going to give a benefit to the other person, there is no value to it. Maybe some of you will not agree with me. That's completely okay. But wait for another like a 6 month or 1 year. You will start agreeing with me. Yes, everyone. Yeah. And that is a reason. That's the only reason, in a disciplined manner, in a consistent manner, you are supposed to complete a task which I'm going to give you. And again, guys, see, that's the only thing, right? If you would like to achieve something in a 6 month or three or so, just do my task. I keep on saying these things to everyone in every batches, and those who are doing it, literally they are playing on a very different level, right? Join my classes, do the task, that's it. Whatever I say, just do it blindly, right? I mean, like, I'm not going to ask you to do something wrong. I'm just going to like improve, and I'll keep on giving you feedback. My team will keep on giving you feedback. So yes, that is going to start from the very first week. So tech, obviously, we are going to learn. Portfolio building is a continuous job. We'll try to focus on our own brand building over a LinkedIn and YouTube, by the way, so that at least 100 people should know, or maybe 1,000 people should know you. So that, whenever they will be having any kind of opportunity, whenever you are going to launch something small or big, at least people can talk to you, people can come to you, and they can at least discuss about it, right? Because that discussion will leads towards a success of you as an individual, or maybe as an entrepreneur, or maybe as a freelancer, or anyone, right? So basically, you have to build a brand. You don't have to build a brand just by doing some sort of a show off. No, in authentic, in a genuine manner, by the way. So whatsoever you know, whatsoever you are doing, keep on sharing with the people. That's it. That's it's simple. See, guys. So brand building is not again a overnight journey. Just keep on doing same boring task, same boring stuff, right? So, like I said, every week I'm going to give you task. Keep on uploading it. Believe me, you will be able to get follower, subscriber. 1,000 people will start knowing you very soon, right? And with our feedback and our the improvement that we are going to suggest for each and everything in terms of personality, communication, code, and every part, right? It will get amplified. So we are going to do it every week, every week, every week. Plus, pod discussion is going to happen. So anyhow, you guys will end up building your network, a close network, right? So obviously, you guys are going to do a project together. So maybe you guys can launch something together in a future, right? Because everything starts from a particular discussion, and that discussion we are going to initiate from our end. Making sense, guys? At least, are you able to get some idea what we are going to do? What is going to happen from next week onwards? Yes. Okay, cool. I mean, like, many things will happen. I'm just trying to give you a glimpse about it, right? But don't worry. So, like, we have already made it very structured. We have already made it everything in a way that we can track everything, every micro things we can track, and we can inform you, so that you can take a informed decision, not a chaotic decision at any point of a time, right? At least as long as you are with us, basically. Okay, fine. So this is about your curriculum. We'll try to follow the same. Like I said, I'll keep on changing couple of things in between, and that to a micro topic, not a major topic. Depends upon the need and the demand into a market. So this is your dashboard, by the way, everyone. Now, so we are already connected inside a WhatsApp. Plus, I believe you must be able to see your pod members as well, which will keep on reshuffling those pod members. So now our next step is, let's talk a little bit about this Euron platform, because there are so many things to talk about it. So I'll just take like a next 15-20 minute max to max, and then you can go and explore by yourself, because that will be the main thing. That will, that way you will be able to understand things in a better manner. So let's say if you have to raise a support, so you can click on support ticket and you can raise a ticket. Yeah. So anytime you can raise a ticket, or maybe you can send a mail on contact@euron.one. It's simple. Raise a ticket from here. So any kind of issues that you are facing, if that's a point number one, first point of contact. Second point, you have a group, WhatsApp group. I'm the part of that particular group, right? So I'm already there. Even couple of my team members are the part of that particular group, so you can drop your concern even inside a group. If you feel like we can discuss as a group over there, it's fine, you can do that. If you have some very personal concern, so which you don't want to discuss with my team on support and even inside a group, feel free to DM me. But whenever you are DMing me, so don't just say hi Sudhanshu or something. Mention your entire query. I'll read the entire query, and I do read all my messages. Maybe not immediately, but yeah. So within a day, I will give you a reply from my end. If you feel like that, I should give you a personal reply, right? It's fine. you can DM me. You have my number, right? You are already a part of that group, and I'm already over there. So just DM me with entire question, concern, queries, whatsoever coming in your mind. Because yeah, a lot of things happens, right, in a human life. So obviously, you can feel free to discuss with me, and if you are discussing with me, it will be with me. As simple as that, right? So if you are like raising some support ticket here, so obviously team used to handle those tickets. If you are facing some issues with the videos, lecture, these that, with platform, some services, so it's fine. Drop mail over here. We have a group, so you can drop your concern even over there as a group. You have to discuss and DM me if you want like a directly connect with me. Fine. So this is for a support, which is very very important, right? Because you need support, right? You have to get a support whenever something will go wrong, whenever you will be stuck, whenever you are not able to move, whenever you will not be able to understand what is the next step. Obviously, you need a support. And yes, there is a enough support which is available over here. Anyhow, we are connecting twice in a week, and plus there is a pod discussion among your team member. So we are we will be connected in a live classes itself, I believe enough amount of time. So that is also a support. But along with those things, there are other mediums where you can go and you can raise your question, concern, and you can connect. Those options are also available in my class. You can share your screen, it's completely fine. I can even access your screen. And if I have to fix something in your system, so I can do that in a class itself. That option is available. Hand option is available. So obviously after like 10-20 minutes we'll start our discussion as well for the same. Now, so this is all about support system, right? Which you are going to avail on a regular basis, every one of you. Along with that, so like I said in a beginning itself, so Euron is not just about providing courses or projects or books basically, or like live courses. We have so many things. If you'll go and check out this Euron Plus, you will be able to see the numbers over here. So we have 68 plus courses, 32 plus self-paced courses, 34 plus live plus courses, 96 real world project we have, 2 lakh interview questions we have, 6,266 book we have, 2001 coding question we have. And now let's talk about all of these things one by one. Yeah. So we have everything. So the ecosystem that we are trying to build. So these are basically a content based. Along with that, so we have so many other things as well. So one by one, let's start talking about it. So generally, you go and you try to pay for a Chat GPT or Gemini, right? Or maybe some other cloud or maybe something. Now you have Yuri inside your Euron. So this is basically a Yuri AI chat. We have named it as a Yuri. Now, what Yuri does, by the way, so Yuri is actually going to help you out as a Chat GPT, as a Gemini, or whatsoever. So every model is available to you. Every model is available to you, right? Every model. Plus, you can just upload your document, your files. You can try to just say something, and then it will be able to do it. Or not just that. So you will be able to even, use it to generate an images. You will be able to use it to edit images. Everything is available, so you are not supposed to go outside and pay some $20. Not just that, you have an option even for sharing your screen. So for example, I'm going to share my screen, right? So now let's say I'm going to share my screen, one of my screen. And if I'm going to ask, yeah. So basically, can you please tell me what you are able to see and what and all things are visible on my screen?
जरूर आपकी स्क्रीन पर हाँ अभी टर्मिनल सेक्शन में कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शंस लिखे हुए हैं जहां ग्रेडिंग और कोड टास्क से जुड़े नोट्स दिख रहे हैं
Okay, don't speak in Hindi, so speak in English. Generally, I used to talk to this in Hindi, right? So that's the reason. Yeah.
Sure, I'll continue in English as you requested. Right now I can see that your Visual Studio Code window is open with the terminal at the bottom showing some instructions about regrading tasks and converting approvals. The Explorer pane on the left lists multiple project folders.
Can you please explain me this piece of the code that you are able to see, this line number 45 to line number 51?
Sure. From line 45 to 51, this code defines an asynchronous function getModelById. It takes an ID as a string, calls a GET request to the endpoint AI models/ID, awaits the response, and returns the data field from the response. Right now, I'm seeing the list models function inside.
So basically, like I said, so you can go and you can talk like a chat GPT, upload a document, talk to a document, create an images. Every feature is available, right? And that too, you can select a model and GPT model, Gemini model, Claude model, all these things models are already available to you. Not just that, so I was sharing actually this screen I have shared. So I have like a three screens over here, so I have shared this particular screen. I have just asked explain me this piece of the code, and yes, it was able to do it. So just like any human who will look into your screen, it can look into anything, whatever is there on a screen, images, mathematical formula, code, and just go and talk to the system. So this is basically a real-time conversational system, guys. So where you are just talking to this system just like a friend. So who is looking at your screen and who can talk and who can explain everything and anything that you want. Yeah. So that is available inside a Yuri. And again, so it's not just this conversation. So you can just say that, give me 20 Python program for loop. So yes, it has started generating. I just asked that 20 Python program for loop, give it to me. So yeah. So this is what this entire system Yuri is, where you can go, you can feel free, and you can chat. And per day, anyhow, you will be able to get a 1 lakh token, right? So you can try to use that 1 lakh token, and as long as you have an access, you will be able to use this 1 lakh token. You can even share that conversation with anyone. So copy link, share link, all these things are available. Yeah. So yes, you will be able to use all of these models under 1 lakh token. So whether it's a pro model or whether it's any other model, so it's a 1 lakh token based. If it is getting exhausted on that day, then you have to wait for like a recharge for a top up for the next day, right? So 1 lakh means if you have access for 365 days, 365 lakh token. Under that, you can use anything and everything, right? Okay, so this is my Yuri system. There is a Yuri AI gateway. So we have created our own AI gateway. So when you will learn AI, when you will try to work on an embedding system, a speech system, text to speech, a speech to text, a speech to speech, right? So many other things, image generation model and all those things. So you need a model access in a programmatic way, right? So you need sometime OpenAI model, a complete GPT series. Sometime you need Anthropic model, so Claude model, Opus model, Sonnet model, Fable model series. Sometime you need a Gemini series. Sometime you need a Kimi K3 series. Sometime you need a Meta series, a Llama model basically. Sometime you need something from a Sravam AI. Sometime you need a Grook or Alibaba, and you have to access all of these model via API. So what you do, you go to other aggregators or maybe a individual provider, and then you try to attach the API key. What we have done, so we have built this massive system, so where you can go and just in a second you will be able to create your own API key, and with one single API key, right, one single API key, you will be able to access any model. You just have to give a model ID. You will be able to access embedding model, LLMs, all the LLMs, text to speech, speech to text, everything is accessible to you. And we keep on updating this model like a bucket that we have. So in terms of OpenAI, you will be able to see all the latest one. In terms Anthropic, you will be able to see everything, right? Everything. Even Fable 5 is available over here. So every model you will be able to access, so that you don't have to go anywhere to do any kind of a model access. Model access is very much required. Without that, not even a single agent you will be able to build. Not even a single RAG application you will be able to build. And obviously, everyone is giving you with some pricing tier after free. But here, 1 lakh token per day for whole year if you have a year access of, as long as you have access, so technically 1 lakh token per day. Sometimes we keep on bringing some discounts and things, so where we say okay fine, 2 lakh model per day, 3 lakh model, 3 lakh per day, but as of now, as per the current unit, 1 lakh token per day. Not just that, when we say 1 lakh, so obviously there must be some accountability, right? So you will be able to come to this log section, and even if you have done one API hit with one model, you will be able to track it on a micro label. How much input, how much output, everything, right? Prompt token, completion token, total token, cost, everything you will be able to see it. So this system is a very, very transparent one. So you will hit your like a API key from your code, and you can come over here, whether you are hitting embedding, whether you are hitting image generation, whether you are hitting text to speech, on a micro level, like I said, you will be able to track. If request is getting failed, you will be able to track that as well, right? Everything you will be able to track. This is how we have created this entire API system. And we know that without this learning AI, I mean, like if you are writing something in tech, if you're creating RG system, it's impossible, right? You have to use it. Maybe you can use it from us, or maybe you can go outside and then you can use it. So we have removed this bottleneck, and best of best model, all the best model provider, just from one single API key. Don't have to go like 10 platforms and create those API key from 10 platforms and manage it. No, single platform, one and other model IDs, use it. Simple. So we have created our own gateway. So from Euron side, there is a AI gateway, and then through AI gateway, so we are connected with all the other models, so which is providing you model in a proprietary manner or maybe as a open source manner, and which is important. Without this, there is like a no tech that you can build in AI, at least in 2026 August, that when we are talking about it. So make sense, guys? Those who are not like, never used this model on a programming level, so maybe you will not be able to understand. You will be able to understand it when we are going to build an agent and RG system. But yeah, otherwise it's clear. Can we create video from Yuri? No, only image so far. Yeah, so video system we have not deployed in Yuri. So there is a Yuri AI gateway, there is a Yuri AI chat. All these things are available. Now let's talk about another one. So Yuri AI chat gateway we have already discussed. Now there is something called as Euron Labs. There is something called as, I would say, a interview question. There is something called Euron Press, Euron Prep, Euron Code. One by one, I'll be talking about it. Internship, resume AI, sample resume, job, Avni, and every system is important, guys, for all of you. You will be able to see it in some time. Interview, evaluate. Now let's talk about system one by one. Let me close this. Let me close this. Okay. Now there is a Euron Labs that we have. What it does, so in Euron Lab, so we have created 302 labs, right? So let's say I am trying to start with a Python, right? So what I will do, I'll click on this lab, and this lab has been designed for a practice. So where you can go and you will be able to see a problem statement on your left hand side. You will be able to see expected outcome. You can also see a hint over there, right? So three kind of a hints, and then you can try to write a code and submit it. As soon as you are going to submit it, it is going to basically do the evaluation, and then it is going to tell you that what is the marks out of 100, and then basically, like, what is the rectification or maybe modification you are supposed to do it with respect to your coding. So this is where this Euron lab is. 302 different kind of a lab I'm talking about in this particular place, right? So which is going to help you out to learn. So Java lab, TypeScript lab, all of these labs, CS Foundation, Software Craft lab. So we have a unit testing lab, we have a database lab as well, we have a big data lab, we have a security lab over here, we have basically a bev lab, we have a blockchain lab over here. So you will be able to find out enough labs. 302 means it's massive, right? In every category we have created this lab, so where anyone who is going to start as a new, they can learn, they can practice things by solving a problem, starting from the small one, right? Starting from the small one. Are we going to learn framework like a React or a front end? For React and Next.js and TypeScript, so I'm going to give you a very beautiful KT, so you don't have to go and learn, explore things in a depth, right? But yeah, we are going to use it, and we are going to learn it and then use it. So the answer to this question is yes, but not in depth. We'll be focusing more on AI part of it. So here, basically, do we need to grab this code snippet for our task? Which code snippet? This one? Just a feature in your own. No, so for your task, you don't have to like do this one. Your task will be different actually. So this is for someone, again, even for you, I would say. So if you would like to practice, so we are giving you this one as a feature. So this is our generic service, which is Euron, which Euron is providing. Your task is different. So I'm not going to give you the task from here. So your task is going to be different, where you have to create even a video. But here, so if someone would like to practice, they can come over here and they can try to practice. There are a variety of things which has been given. I'm just talking about Euron services, right? Maybe some of the services will be relevant for you. Some of the services will not be relevant for you. Yeah, simple. Then here, so we have an interview question bank. So what we have done, 2,07,576 interview question bank we have prepared along with the answer for software engineering, for backend data analytics, front end cyber security, AI and machine learning, cloud and ops, system design, data engineering, QA and testing, generative AI, and mobile, right? So obviously, cybersecurity is not relevant for you. You are not going to trying to get into cybersecurity, but maybe AI, machine learning, generative AI, this is important for you. System design is important for you. Not just that. So here you will be able to see a company-wise question. So we have considered a startup, we have considered service-based companies, we have considered a mid-scale and again unicorn kind of a startup, and MNCs and basically upper-based companies. So here you will be able to go and you will be able to check their interview questions, and we keep on updating it, right? We keep on updating it for a different domain, for a different company. So PayPal, Zomato, like Mastercard, Cred. We are just trying to make sure that when you are a part of Euron ecosystem, you should not go anywhere, right? You must be able to get everything on a single platform. So we are trying to make it available. Do we get access for Uran Plus, please? Yeah. So for 6 months, I think you can just raise one ticket if you have not received access from my team. So for Uran Super 30, especially, we are giving, not for anyone else. So for Super 30, we are giving a 6 month of a complimentary access. So if you don't have that access, just raise a ticket. I think we all know where to raise the ticket, right? They will do it by tomorrow. Fine. Now, so here we have all of these companies interview question, which obviously you need it, right? When you are going to prepare, so it's already there. When you are going for a last round of final miles, so when you have received a call, so obviously that is important. Now let's close this one. Here, so this is not for you. This is for actually college students. Now, so here what we have done. So here again, this is for a exam prep that we have. Now, here what we have done. So generally, we try to go and solve a problem on a lead code, right? So we have replicated the exact same thing. If you are trying to or planning to prepare for a DSA, not an issue at all. What you can do, come over here, and then whatsoever chapter that you would like to practice, whatsoever labels you would like to practice, you can come and then you can start practicing exactly in the same manner of with your own favorite programming language. Python, Java, Swift, TypeScript, everything is available over here. And again, so once you are going to submit the solution, so it is going to give you solution as well. So here you have a complete lead code, which we are calling as a Euron code, and 2001 practice problems are there. 2001 is actually not required. I mean, somewhere between 100 problems are more than enough to crack any DSA interview in any company if they're going to take a DSA round, where nowadays companies are not taking it much. So yeah, 2001 problem statement from every category is available. So no lead code, nothing, no need code. So everything is here. So you don't have to go anywhere. By the way, your own code is available. And with the same authentication, you can go and check, right? With the same quality, not even less. Then real project and real experience. This is where our internship system comes into picture. So some of us have a gap, let's say. Some of us are not able to get a job. Some of us have done some degree, but after that I have started doing some sort of a government job preparation. Again, it's not easy to fulfill those gaps, and it's not easy to even justify it. This is where Euron internship comes into picture, which can be done by anyone, professionals or maybe a fresher. You can come over here, and around 700 projects are available in this system. 700 projects, right? In every category you will be able to find out, in every domain, every technology. So domain wise, you can try to apply a filter, you can try to apply a filter with theme wise, difficulty wise, or maybe a technology wise. You will be able to find out all of these projects. For example, I have applied a filter of generative AI, so it is searching for those projects in a generative AI. And yes, there are so many projects, right? Again, I can try to apply further filtration, and I can try to check that particular project, what this project actually requires. So for every project, PRD, HLD, LLD, we have given to you in very detail for every project. 700 projects, right, in all the category. So what you are supposed to do, what you are supposed to deliver, what will be a backend stack, what will be a front end stack, what will be a middleware, everything we have defined in a very neat and clean manner for every project independently. So you can, if you like this project, select this project, and then you will be able to get an internship later. And then you have to submit the project, and once team is going to approve, then you will get a completion letter, right? So obviously we try to check each and everything as per the project requirement, and then only you will be able to get a letter. You can work in any of this project alone or maybe together. That option is also there, basically. So let's say I will go here, and then maybe I can go and I can get myself enrolled into any one of the project. So here immediately it is going to enroll me, and then after enrolling, so it is going to basically create offer letters. As you can see, it is generating an offer letter for me, right? Plus, it has given me my own Kanban board where I can come, I can create a task of my choice, right? I can move it from here to here. If I would like to invite someone, so I can try to invite someone basically in this project, right? So yeah, if I have to submit the project, I can submit the project. So all of these options to control, to manage, and to complete the project is already available inside the system. So it will take 3-4 minutes of time to generate your offer letter. Basically, once you are going to submit it, then it is going to basically like generate a final release letter if we are approving, right? If you are creating a project beyond the threshold label, fine. Now, so offer letter. Okay, so it will generate, like I said, 3-4 minutes it will take to generate the offer letter. Now there is a resume system we have created. So for example, if you are trying to work in some project, so obviously you have to build your resume. What you can do, so many of us are lazy, by the way. So many of us, don't want to work on resumes. So that's completely like fine. What I can do, I can go to my LinkedIn, or maybe I can chat, I can type something, and then out of that, it will be able to create a beautiful, beautiful resume for me. For example, let me show you something. So I'll just go to my LinkedIn. I'm a very lazy person, let's say. So I'll just copy everything and then paste it as a dump. Some simple copy and paste. Dump I have given to this one, right? Then I can like send this one, and it will start creating a resume for me. And then it will start asking again and again questions that, give me this, give me that. So yeah, it has created a basic, created the resume, and now it is asking me add contact info, add project, add certification, add achievement. Yeah. So one by one, I can start like giving this just by speaking. So I can just press the button, speak, and then it will be able to like do it, or maybe by typing it. Whatsoever suits you, you will be able to do it. So not just that, so you will be able to basically convert your resume into a different styles as well. So all of these things are available. So in no time, you will be able to build your resume. If you would like to add your picture inside the resume, right? Picture based resume, that also you can do. So very amazing system we have like, created so that at the end of the day, you should not struggle. And you must be able to, okay, so it should be less than 1.5 MB. I have like a bigger picture. Fine. You can download that as a PDF. You can download that as a Word document as well, so that you will be able to, yeah. So PDF download done. I can keep on chatting with the system, and it will keep on building things for me. Simple. So you don't have to like do much in terms of building a resume. So that is also there, guys. A resume building from the scratch in minute, I would say. Now, so apart from this resume, so what we have done, let's say I'm a person and I don't know, like, I don't have an idea, by the way, that, what should go into my resume, or maybe I'm trying to change my entire portfolio. So what I should write, what I should not write. So we have already given you a realistic resume, right? You can go and you can try to preview that entire resume. You can even go and download that particular resume, and then you can check that out by yourself. Yeah. And in detail, every resume is available with a different flavor and detail and a project, so that you will be able to get an inspiration. And that too, we have divided each and everything based on a different category. India, USA is one category. Apart from that, tech wise. Otherwise, you can go and search technology wise also. So there are, I think, 300 or 500 resumes we have uploaded, right? I'm not sure about the exact number of the resume, but yeah. So there are almost like everything is available that you need. Okay, 300 resumes are available, by the way. So 300 resumes, pre-built resumes are available. You can refer to this one, go to the system, previous one, and then you can try to build the resume. That option is also available. So for sample resume, don't have to go anywhere. Come to this one. Apart from that, so you will be able to find out a job portal, so where you can go and you can search a job. So we are not uploading a job over here, we are like creating a aggregator, so which accumulates and aggregates a job. There is a interview system, Avni. You will be able to find out. So it's a conversational system, by the way. So you can just upload your resume, or you can upload your job description, and you can start talking to Avni. Avni is going to take your interview just like any real-time interviewers are going to take your interview. So it can see your screen, it can basically see your face, everything it can see. And just like a real time like a interview, it is going to ask you a question from your resume, or maybe a job description that you are going to upload. Our very real time amazing conversational system, the conversation which I have shown you just like a couple of minutes back, similar kind of a conversation. So fine. Then there is a lingua that we have created. So for language learning, so let's say you would like to learn Spanish, French, or maybe any Indian to Indian language itself. So everything is available there also. So for language learning, you don't have to go anywhere. Hall of Fame is basically achievements. So yeah. Now there is a career roadmap that we have created. So let's say if I would like to like become a data analyst, I can click over here and I can check all the career roadmap. And here, so we have mapped everything that when you are supposed to do what at what step. So there are like a lot of career roadmap that we have created, even for BI analyst, data scientist, data engineer, big data engineer, analyst, forward deployment engineer, machine learning engineer, AI engineer, computer vision, generative AI engineer. For everything, roadmap is already there. So we have created all of these things for you. So fine. Then there is a interview question bank. I think we have already discussed about it. And then there is something called as evaluate. So evaluate is basically a system where you can go and you can take your assessments, by the way. So for example, if I'm trying to prepare for a DevOps engineer or maybe for a Anthropic Claude, right? If I'm preparing for their certification. So before attending the real certification, you can come over here and then you can try to basically evaluate yourself. So this is where evaluate system comes into picture. Okay. So now this is the ecosystem, guys. So whether you have to learn during a learning, whether you need a support or help, whether you have to create a resume, or you're looking for a sample resume, or you're looking for an API key, or you're looking for an interview questions company wise, or you're looking for your evaluation for yourself, or you're looking for maybe a DSA practice, everything is here. That's the reason. So I was talking about a ecosystem. So in your free time, just go and play with this one. So you can access all of these things even in your mobile devices. So maybe you can download Android, iOS, whatever device you are using, and then you can try to check this out. Make sense, everyone? Okay, so Ankita have asked, Amit is asking, do we get an access of Euron Plus? Yeah, I think I have already answered to that question. Just raise a ticket. If you don't have an access, so for 6 months, for sure, my team is going to give you a complimentary access. Ankita is asking, is machine learning and data science required? Yes, that is required. The way it is required, obviously, I'm going to teach you, right? Nice ecosystem, sir. So hope all of you have liked it, guys. Ramu is asking, does it also consider the task project that we do create here while creating the resume? No. So that sync up that linking we have not done, because task wise you will end up doing a lot of tasks. So just imagine every week 5 tasks, right? So in 24 week, 24 into 5, 120. And again, that's a task. Project is different, right? So every month one project you are doing. So yeah, it is like not going to be accommodated. So that's the reason. So we have given you an option. Go and chat, speak to it. Speech option is available, right? If you don't want to like chat, speak to it and it will do it. Okay, so that's all about, by the way, Euron systems. And as you will learn, so obviously you are going to uh, like explore all of this system. So now, guys, I think you guys are asking question in a chat. It will be better you can unmute yourself. No, just try to raise your hand. I think you must be able to see raise hand option in a bottom, right? Let's talk. Let's have a conversation, guys. Yeah, Ankita, please go ahead, ma'am. Yeah, am I audible to you? Everyone, guys, those who have any kind of a question, let's do a chat. I mean, like live chat. That will be fun.
Hi, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sudhanshu. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. My
Hi.
name is
Yeah.
Ankita. First of all, thank you so much, Sudhanshu, for this walkthrough. And I just wanted to tell you, I have been following you from a very long time.
Okay. Thank
I
you so much,
belong,
ma'am.
I belong to a very non-technical background. I
Okay.
am my background is sales and marketing,
Okay.
and when I when I got this interest in AI and data science, I started following you, and whatever Python today I know is just because of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So yeah, very excited to start work and learn with you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Welcome to Work and Learn Super 30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Raju, please go ahead with the question.
Actually, after completing this course, which
Mhm.
role do we have to choose?
So
Uh,
see, this is not a regular course I'm trying to create. I think this is what I was trying to clarify in a very first part, right? So you will be in a position to basically apply for not just a job, but something on your own as well. Now let's talk about job, right? A job. So in AI, if I have to talk about a job, so in AI there is something called as AI engineer. There is something called as forward deployment engineer. There is something called as RAG engineer. There is something called as agentic AI engineer. Right. For all of these, of you will be able to apply not just on an engineering level, but on a manager level as well as on a lead level. Because we are not just going to talk about something on a like a very low level. We'll be also talking about that how to build a complete product, not just a project. Yeah, not just this one. So apart from that, you can even apply for consulting. You can also apply for freelancing on every label. And plus we as I'm very bullish basically with the Super 30 all the batches. So I'm going very bullish on building a personal brand. That is my game, because I know that you have to get just one job, right? Only one job you need, right? Only one job. There are enough opportunity which is available. So you just have to be better than the other person. That's it. And that will come from your personality enhancement. That will come from your interpersonal communication skills and all those things. So I'm just going to bullish on that. Rest, I know if you are on that label, you don't need me or anyone in this world. You yourself will be sufficient enough to grab the opportunity. So yeah, that's my answer. Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So Raju, Ramu, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhanshu. So I'm part of Euron Plus for the last 7 months. So I
Thank you.
feel
Yeah.
very happy to be part of it, and I think I could able to get many of the things which I was not really aware of, and
Okay.
I'm looking forward to Super 30 as well. So the
Mhm.
question that I have is, I mean, give me an example of tasks generally we get, and how is it? I mean. So what are the things that you give, and then just to
Okay,
understand the
task wise.
way?
Okay, fine. I'll show you. No, I have a lot of things to show you. So see, let me show you which batch. Let's say like May, June batch. Any batch I can show you. So, for example, let's talk about a task inside the May batch, right? So this is my dashboard. Obviously, I have not done any task. So and yeah, so all the tasks are overdue. So let's say the task which we have given this week task basically. So let's talk about this one, this particular task. So Kubernetes safe hearing and scaling experiment, right? So what you are supposed to build? So use your Kubernetes application, perform an experiment, start with the 3 pods, delete a prod manually, observe what Kubernetes does, and then explain, right? Explain 3 replica to 5 replica how you will be able to get into a Kubernetes one. Demonstrate using a kubectl this, which is a part of the task. And submission wise, you are supposed to submit what? Code wise GitHub repository, and then you have to basically create a video and upload the video link over here. So code doesn't matter whether you have used AI or something. I want an explanation of that video. So this is one of the tasks. So likewise, I mean, like it's everyone's dashboard will be a full of task, right? So here, this task is pending for it. So this task, this task, this task, this task, this task, and everywhere. So vector and RAG and this. So let's say I have discussed this particular topic in my previous classes, vector RAG and graph RAG. So this is a task which is given today for 25 marks, and this is a problem statement, and then ultimately this is the submission. So likewise, in every batch you can go and you will be able to see like task and submissions.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah.
Yeah, I have one more question. Maybe it's a very operational question. It could even be a very dummy question, but
No, no, it's fine. Yeah, yeah.
I have two I mean, laptops. So one the office one, and another one is a personal one.
Hmm, hmm,
So I get some time in the office itself to do certain things.
hmm,
Right,
hmm.
to do anything on the task, right? I need to come to home and then work on it. Is there
Hmm.
anything that I can do some I mean, investing my time in the office itself and then do the remaining
See,
things?
you have to basically do the task in two ways. So first of all, you will let's say I have asked you to complete this Kubernetes pod example, or maybe a Docker container or Terraform example. So
Right,
you will write a code,
right,
and then you will record, right? Without writing code, how you will record?
right.
So that task you can do it in your office, and then whenever you will be home, maybe in a morning time, so you can try to record that and submit that task. Simple.
Oh,
So half in office, half in like home, you will be able to do it. In that way, you will be able to balance the time. So again, timing wise, I'll tell you like honestly that if you are investing 40 to 45 minutes on a daily basis, not 10 hour in one day, only 40 to 45 minutes daily.
Okay.
It's more than enough. So maybe you can try to create a schedule, and this is what I strongly advise to everyone, that let's try to create maybe a morning schedule or evening schedule, just like you do gym or any other things, right? Yoga or any other things. 40 to 45 minutes you are investing for your future. That is the only thing which is required. Again, I'm going to give you one warning. At the same point of a time, many of us are procrastinator, a very good procrastinator. We keep on procrastinating things. I know I'm like one of that kind of a person, and I think we all are same kind of a person. So it's not very different, I would say. So just do not do it. Try to avoid or mitigate this procrastination as much as you can. And that's the reason, so I'm trying to tell you that try to create a discipline, try to create a schedule. 40-45 minutes I will invest in morning first thing, or maybe in a evening. I think it will be very difficult because many of us are working. But so simply I advise everyone that, to for your future, in morning 40 to 45 minutes. And if you're going to make that as a ritual, right, in first month itself you will start getting a lot of outcome, and you will feel it. Basically, you will enjoy it, right? If you are not going to do it, then you will come to me, and I know some of you are going to come to me, and you will say that, can you please extend the timeline for this task, can you please extend the timeline for this exam. Let's not do it. Fine, guys, everyone.
Yeah, sure, Siddharth. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks so much for
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. So discipline, see, discipline is everything. I can tell you honestly from my personal experience, from my personal achievement, that discipline is everything. You are not supposed to be a talented person in the room or in this entire world. No, that is not required. Let's say I'm the dumbest person in this entire world, right? I'm literally a dumbest person in this entire world. Still, I can get a success. Still, I can get an achievement. And yes, there are not just one people, millions and millions of people are able to get it because of consistency. I'm doing same boring stuff for a very, very long time. Obviously, I'll be expert in that one, right? So that is a simple philosophy that you have to apply for like next 3 to 6 months. I think everything will be taken care of. Yeah, Omkar, please go ahead with the question.
Hello, hi,
Hey,
hi,
hi.
Sudhanshu.
Hi. Yeah.
I guess we are talking after 5 years. So I was your
Oh, is it?
yes, yes. I was part of your 21 batch, I knew on.
Mhm. Okay, that's
And
amazing.
yes, yes. And that time I just connected you once, and you actually told me if you want to become a coder, you have to write code, man.
Yeah,
So, and I started doing since then. I never stopped it.
that's
Uh,
amazing that you have at least like taken my words in a positive way.
Thanks for that. So just to give you a overview, so I changed my entire career from sales and marketing to, though I had a very successful career there. So due
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
lockdown, I shifted here, and now
Hmm.
then I went to become a data analyst, data science for some time, and now I'm majorly into big data and some part of data analytics.
Hmm.
So in a
Hmm.
reputed company,
Hmm.
and literally I changed entire my portfolio, and approximately I'm jumping around, so 100 to 150% I increased my salary within three years.
That's
uh,
amazing.
yes, and from last 1 year, so I this year I also completed my certification for AWS professional architect, professional
Hmm.
architect as well.
Hmm.
And now I'm looking forward to this course, as well as to understand. Though I know some part of it, I'm 3 4 months I'm using your Euron, so I have gained some more knowledge. I'm looking forward to just fine tune my knowledge and apply in this industry.
Okay, so it'll be fun once again. We'll repeat the same story, 5 year back story.
Yes, yes, definitely looking forward to that. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thanks, Omkar. Yeah, Rajesh, please go ahead.
Uh, Hi, all. Hi,
Hi,
Sudhanshu, sir.
hi. Please go ahead.
Is
Yeah.
machine learning and deep learning is required for this course?
No, not required. Basically, so more we'll try to focus more and more on system side. Basically, we'll try to focus on a ops side, cloud side, and big data also, which is a part of this one because yes, that engineering part is required, and we'll go bullish on agentic part, RAG part, or Gen AI part. Yeah. So MLDL is not required. If you have to learn MLDL, I think we have so many other courses. My lectures are already available. So yes, you can go and explore that particular part. But if you're going to focus just on generative AI, there MLDL is not required.
Okay, sir. So I never worked on coding side, sir. I just worked on support analyst side, and now I'm completely management side from last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
is it fine for me to learn and get an opportunity? Or
Exactly. I told you, right? So just be with me
yes,
and do whatever I say.
yes,
Simple. See, you
yes,
will be. I can show you hundreds of examples, right? And you can even go and ask about me to hundreds, not just thousands of people. That yes, like I sometimes behave in a strict manner. I sometimes put people in a situation so where you have to do it. But believe me, those who have just obeyed that, those who have just done that, what I said, doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter from where you are coming, right? It doesn't matter what your experience is. If your target out after this batch is to achieve something which I'm teaching inside this one, you will be able to do it, right? And
yes,
that too without any doubt. But the catch is you have to work, and that too with discipline. That's the reason I say do not work for 10 hour or 5 hour for this one for your future. 40 to 45 minutes, but daily without exception. Right.
yes,
I
yes,
simply say, and again, you will see the result. And I'm not so telling you that
yes,
you will see the result in 6 months. No, just do it for 1 month. And again, we all will be here. Even you are the part of group. Go and discuss inside the group, whether you are maybe anyone. I can give a challenge to everyone, right? And I have hundreds, not thousands of examples for the same. So see, I told you, right? You are not supposed to be intelligent, the smartest person in the room. You are supposed to be disciplined and consistent one. And there is a huge
oh,
difference, right?
yes,
That's the only thing which I need. If you are able to do it, then you can do it. Then you will be able to do it for sure. If you are not able to do it, I can't do anything. In this entire universe, no one will be able to do anything.
yes, yes.
So that's a fact.
Yes. So I'm having 18 years of experience. So for my experience, can I get an opportunity or a role in Chennai?
Yeah, so this recently there is a person called as Asit Piri. So in my one of my batch, right? So basically he's able to get an opportunity. There is another person called as Anu, so who is also Asit Piri is basically so he's having 20 years of experience. He's from India, Bangalore, and Anu is basically from Canada, basically. So yes, both are able to get that opportunity. You can go and check their testimonies as well. We have already published it.
Yes.
I'm talking about
Sure.
last week conversation, not like
Oh,
very old conversation. So it is possible. See, there are opportunities, but you when you are saying that you have a 18 year of experience, obviously you have to justify that, right? The value that you will try to bring on a table for a particular company, for a particular client, right? So let's say if you are able to project yourself in a way that yes, I can handle a division, I can build a team, I can manage a team, I can bring 5 or 10 clients, I can try to basically build a multiple POCs along with my team, so which you can go and you can sell to your client. This is what company wants, right?
yes.
Every company
Yes.
in this entire world wants what? Revenue and growth. And if you are that
Yes.
person, then you will be in demand. If you are not that person, if you'll simply go and say that when I will just do my job, I just manage things. No, that is not going to work now and beyond. The reason is very simple: AI. And we all have the way we used to work even till 2024, 2025, it has literally changed in last 6 months itself. And by the end of 2026 or beginning of 2027, it will be very, very different. I think we all are able to feel it. So I don't think that I should discuss about this one, because we know we all are feeling that one, right? So now company is simply looking for a value. Even in my company, I have a lot of people. I have a SaaS platform which we used to sell to the B2B, right? So obviously I'm look for the values, not a work. And there is a difference, by the way, work and value. So yes, previously, so companies was trying to hire for work, that okay, fine, you do this job, you do this job, you do this job, fine, you will get a salary for this job, right? And out of that job you try to calculate your achievement, or maybe company will give you appraisal or bonus or as a achievement. But no, things has literally changed, and company is looking for a value from every individual. So just
Yes.
try to become a valuable. Believe me, you will be relevant. If you are not creating it, then obviously things will go south.
Okay, sir. So one last question, sir. So I just recently bought a MacBook, and I'm the first time I'm using. So I didn't find any Microsoft products. So just want to know, sir, do I need to purchase the Microsoft product
No,
in
not
this
not any
to
system
try?
is fine. I told you, whenever I'll do things, right, whenever I'm going to ask you to do installation, I'll support all three systems: Mac, Windows, and Linux. Three.
Yeah, but sir, we have to use the Excel for the data data manipulation or anything.
Google
Is it?
Sheet is whenever we have to use it. Google Sheet is there, right? Google Sheet you can open up in any system in Google Chrome.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
By the way, even Mac supports Microsoft products, so you have to just install and buy it. But yeah, you don't have to go in that manner. Don't
because
worry.
because it's a 10K, I could say I am.
No, yeah. So Google Sheet is there, which is free. So don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Ramu is saying that let's create something. I'm also doing it. Yeah, I know. I know the experience because I have already got this data from my team. So this is what we are going to do, guys. We are not supposed to target for a job. This batch is not my regular batch. This is Super 30, right? This is the most elite batch I used to create, and the whole intention about this batch is not to get a job. Job is a very small thing. Like I said, you need one job, right? Fine, you will get it. But I'm preparing people over here not for job. That's not my intention, because job will be a long low hanging fruit when you will start getting an opportunity as a freelancer, as a consultant, when you will try to build something on your own, go and do a marketing, when people 100,000 people will know you. That's a outcome of this batch. So do not just think about the job. It will be very very low. If you're thinking just about the job, I think you are thinking very low. I mean, you should at least little bit you have to scale up your thinking and think about that, because if you'll become that person from next 5-10 years, believe me, no one will be able to touch you, and you will keep on growing even if there will be a lot of layoff. And yes, you should consider that in your mind, because things are not same the things it was in last 1 decade, or forget about 1 decade, last 2-3 years. I think we all are aware about the reality, and it will change very fast. So do not just think about a job. That's the reason. So there is a tag in every session, is called as brand building, right? Which we have to do it, which we are going to start from next week onwards. And I'm going to tell you how to do a setup. Everything I'm going to tell you actually in my setup classes. So which is going to happen in next class itself. So we'll end up setting up our YouTube, our Instagram, our local system for doing a recording. For example, OBS, Atrium, for what you should use for writing something on a screen, recording something on a screen. Everything we are going to do a setup in a class itself. Brand building. Yes. Yeah. People who are owning the companies may not have a tech knowledge. Do you think that? Everyone is having, or most of us have knowledge if they are building something in a tech, right? And yeah, if someone is not having that knowledge, then they are your customer. Go and sell something to them, because everyone is tech, everyone needs AI. And there are millions of such kind of a people out there, right? Companies out there. So that can be your customer. Okay, so Rajesh is fine. Jitendra, please go ahead.
Okay, yeah, hi sir.
Yeah, hi.
So, uh, similar like Omkar,
Hmm.
I am connected with you since 2021.
Oh,
And I am
7
very
years.
fan of you and guys, especially Ramu and Rajesh. I can say only one thing.
Hmm.
Now you are in right hand, and I like today, whatever I am because of Sudhanshu sir. And even I can say my neuron. If you guys are not from machine,
Yeah, so by the way, guys, Iron is a company so which I sold to Physics Wala in 250 crore. Go and check on
actually,
Google. That's a history.
yes. So my neuron only understand the Sudhanshu bias. Uh, if like Sudhanshu is launching something and he's keeping the price anything, so I will not cross check what is the syllabus, what is the topic. I will go for that like blindly. And I am taking interview from last 5 years, and like kind of word of mouthing. So I can say like in every interview, I suggest to candidate, if you want to come in AI field, go and take the course from Sudhanshu sir. Okay. And one more thing, so I if I'm talking about my salary, so my salary is 6 times from 2021, and that figure is huge. I cannot I would say like in my village, I'm from Bihar, from a village. So if I will say like my package is this, so I think nobody will believe that. And I would say like I'm not
But
that.
maybe you can go and talk about that in a pod discussion. So
Hmm.
yeah, guys, pod discussion I will not be there. So you guys can discuss and ask about whatever
So
you
I
want.
would say only one thing, no need to worry about anything. If you are doing literally whatever Sudhanshu sir is saying, anybody can do anything.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But yeah, discipline is required. If you're not disciplined enough, I can't do anything, or anyone can't do anything. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, Jitendra. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, Asis, please go ahead. Asis.
Yeah, hi, Susan sir.
Yeah, Aziz, please go ahead. Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Sir, I have a couple of questions that I am a
Please.
manual tester, and I was having fear of coding, but I just how can I say? I just take me to in such position. No, I'll have to learn and I'll have to start it. So I joined this batch Super30,
Mm-hmm.
and sir, somewhere I have 7 years of experience in the manual testing only,
Okay.
and I have one doubt over here, sir, that if I'm going to learn all those things, and if I'm hunting for the job, I know you just said getting a job, if it is only your motto, then you are at very low level. But somewhere for the first position, sir, I'm telling you, sir,
See, I agree. See, I just use those phrases because see, you should target something bigger. So when you target maybe something bigger, right? So even if you will work, because if you're targeting something and if you'll work with respect to that target, let's say if you're not able to achieve the target, you will be able to achieve at least the next target of that target, right? Which is eventually a job. And again, to get a job, what I feel is that tech understanding is fine. You will be able to get it, and you will be able to get it more than that with a consistency. But again, if you have developed a personality, if you have developed that, how to speak, how to talk to people, how to behave, that is going to solve a bigger problem for you, right? So yeah, that's my point. So again, coming from a manual testing background or not, doesn't matter at all. Let's start, and I'll be doing a coding inside a class, a live coding. This is what I do. Just do it with me. That's it. Yeah.
okay, sir.
Topic on network in office. Many thanks, sir. Okay, thanks, Omkar. Take care. Yeah, Suresh, please go ahead with your
Sir,
question. Sorry, I think I put you on mute. You can raise your hand once again. Yeah. So yeah, Suresh, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Hi, hi. Yeah.
So as two others, I was also part of Environ, I guess 2022 February batch.
Oh.
So it's again no good. I'm working sorry, I'm gonna learn something from Euron Plus from
Thank
you
you.
actually.
Thank you.
Thing is I'm also like a manual tester. I'm almost like 10 years experience, but when I
Mm-hmm.
was about 5 years experience, I tried to learn something on DevOps, and eventually I cracked the interview and I got into a company as a DevOps engineer. But
Mm-hmm.
thing is I didn't get an opportunity to work on actual DevOps tools, so I was working on Windows and Linux administration kind of things.
Oh, okay.
So whatever things I've learned for DevOps concern tools which are Terraform and Ansible, those things I tend to forget on over a period of time. Then
Mm-hmm.
by 2022, I was one of my friend referred iNeuron, and I enrolled into iNeuron, and then I started with this data science batch. Then things no, for me, I just want to know how you guys are so dedicated. As you said, it might be discipline doing the no, the boring thing, but for me, I enrolled into data science group. And I started with the Python, NumPy, and I was going through somewhere, and I was lost somewhere. No, that was overwhelming. And then by 2023, I guess ChatGPT and this AI things got
Mm-hmm.
huge. I was wondering where I am and what I'm gonna do, and then I spent few more bucks on some other course, and more nearly from 2022 to 2025, I've averagely spent around 1 lakh rupees on this course things, thinking this will be good for me, or this will
See,
be good.
none of the course is going to work. Believe me, I think you know me from my own days, right? So, see, and you have also attended those classes, these classes. So, to be very honest, guys, and frank to all of you, and I think I said these things three, four times in this last 1 hour, 1.5 hour itself, nothing is going to work, right? You are going to work for you, and you will be able to work for you, and you will be able to produce a result for yourself if you are disciplined and consistent enough, right? So just like ritual, 40-45 minutes for your future, right? Do not, never think, right? Because see, all of us have an office, all of us have a family. We have to take care of things, right? So you obviously you can't from tomorrow because I said something, you can't go and ignore all of these things. Not possible, practically not possible. So let's talk about a practical solution then. What is the practical solution? Practical solution is wake up in the morning, and then after that maybe just take a walk. After that, only 40 to 45 minutes, right? Just start with that one. Right? And again, so what you will do in that 40 to 45 minute, that I'm going to tell you, right? That I will be giving you as a task. So whenever I'm going to teach, that will be available inside the dashboard. Open up a dashboard, complete task number 1 on Monday, task number 2 on Tuesday. That's it. When I say 40 45, I think 40 45 minute even will be like more, right? Because initially you will be getting a task which you can solve like in a couple of minutes, and then you can go and you can record it. Yeah. So 40 45 minute is a enough amount of time that you can invest for your future. And 40 45 minute, how much time it takes? It's just like this, right? Yeah, you will sit and it will be gone. But this 40 45 minute, if you are not spending, I can even tell you that nothing is going to work. Maybe you will go and you will spend some 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. Doesn't matter at all where you are spending, in which company, in which person, all of these things, right? At the end of the day, I can teach you, anyone else can teach you. I can guide you, anyone else can guide you. Better, worse, doesn't matter. It's a subjective things. But you have to work. So just try to get into a discipline. This is what I say to everyone. And believe me, people have done that. People have followed that and they are able to get a result years on year. That's the reason people coming back to me even after 5 year or 10 year, they will come. Just do these things once in a life and you will see the very like enjoyable life. Even on your personal level, you will feel like you are happy. So that is a kind of a thought and feelings you will be able to get. So do it for 1 month at least because I said so, and then come back and tell me, or maybe discuss with your pod. Yeah.
Yes, Sudhanshu. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So yeah, Aziz, please go ahead. I think I have like put you on.
Yeah, sir. So, sir, like, like as we do in the development cycle, like, end-to-end process, like from
Mm-hmm.
the requirement gathering to deployment.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
those things, like, we generally do. So
Hmm.
that is what also we are going to do in this course as well, sir.
Exactly. Obviously, that's a whole motto. I told you, right? We are going to build a product, not just a project. Project will be a part of this one, but yes, ultimately it's a product that we have to build, right? Ultimately, we have to get into a situation where anyone can come and give me any AI or non-AI task. I must be able to do it. Yes. So for that, obviously, requirement gathering is required, capacity planning is required, HLD, LLD, PRD is required, wireframing is required, design is also required, take a stack selection is also required, testing is also required. Everything we are going to do it.
Okay, sir. And another thing is, like, sir, you just told us, like, to build the portfolio, and from
Mhm.
the portfolio, like, everyone can recognize, like, when it is created and all. So the thing is that, like, we cannot show the much more experiences whatever we have in really that we are
No,
going to.
you have to showcase a current one, right? So it's completely fine if you have not built your YouTube channel and you were not showing your face since last 10 years. It's completely fine if you're not posting on LinkedIn since last like a 7 to 8 year or 10 year, right? You will start doing it now. You will keep doing it for next 6 to 7 months, and then eventually in between you will keep on connecting with the people. That's it. It's fine. If you have not done something, doesn't mean that you have done some crime, right? You can start from any time, and you will start yielding the fruits out of it.
And sir, out of the box question, how
Hmm.
to, like, improve our communication skills and all.
Just complete my task, because in every task you have to improve the communication skill, and my team is very they just give a very bad feedback on communications. Yeah, they're just like that. And even some people come to me and say that your team has given me this feedback, that feedback. I say, okay, fine, take it in a positive manner, improve it. They will not give you bad feedback. So this is where this entire system comes into picture, and which the story is going to start from next week itself.
Sir, in testing, like, generally what happen in a project, like 18, 19 people generally work. So,
Testing is gone, manual automation both is gone.
sir, what happened, like, in Gen AI, like, development or like.
In Gen AI or in general software engineering, if I'll talk about, so we try to automate it. If I'll talk about just a Python, so there is a library called as PyTest. We write a test cases over there, and that library is going to basically we write a functions to test all the API endpoints and all the connectivities and security checks. And yes, so code will check automatically, and then it will move to the next environment. This is what happens. Even in Gen AI, because even in Gen AI you write function, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Simple.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so Ramachandra, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Shudanshu. Hi, Shudanshu. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hi.
Actually, it was almost an year with Euron. So actually, I was from the batch. the total confused batch, because like we are from 2021, like 2021 passed out batch.
Oh,
Like
okay.
initially we're getting into this IT career, like what we thought is knowing Java itself is fine. But while after entering to the industry, we come to know like that is the starting stage where Java FSD were started. So I got that role, and initially I know only Java, but I don't know anything else like JavaScript, TypeScript, and Angular and all. But they have pushed me into the project. So in that project, like they have provided initially like UI part, like bug fixing and all. I was totally confused. I don't know what to do. And
Okay.
after I started learning Angular, I mean JavaScript, Angular, and all, but I
Mm-hmm.
cope up with that. But I thought, okay, let fix with UI, so we can master it, so that we can able to have a bunch of confidence to showcase ourselves. But later, what they have done is they just pushed me into backend. Okay, then I know Java, but there were frameworks like Spring Boot, those things and all. So then I need to start from beginning. Like first I need to know, okay, what is a dependency injection, what is inversion of control, everything. Okay, I try to cope up, I try to learn the REST APIs and all, and I have I mean done something. But later they pushed me to DBA related works,
Okay. Okay.
and I have started it again from the scratch. Okay. It was almost 3.6 years done, so I thought to shift. So after, I mean, initially what I thought is I hope to get placed in MNC, but I got some mid-range company, but it provided a good experience and working knowledge. But after that, I just made I mean, wrong decision. But because I just choose the MNC. After coming into MNC, I come to know, okay, what's going on here? Because like
Okay.
in MNCs, what they're doing is if they don't have any project for our skills, they will throw into anything they
True.
require.
Mm.
So in that situation, I just stuck with some role where I couldn't able to like work with my total capacity or prove myself or get confidence in it, because like there we need to do some task which is not at all important, which is not at all I mean useful for our future in order to showcase our skills and all. So at that confusion time, like one of my friend who I met in Microsoft event, so he suggested me Euron,
Oh.
and after that I just gone through the roadmaps in the Euron, and I was the most interested on data scientist roadmap. So I started like in the August I have taken the subscription like last year. This
Okay.
is
Okay.
this year August. So I
Okay.
have gone through the roadmap and I have started one by one Python,
Mm.
DSA, and props and stats, and I mean SQL advanced concepts. And after that, like while going through this, there was some certain gaps due to some health issues and all. So in that gaps, I come to know like there are a lot of changes in the roadmap. I was literally confused there
Okay.
also. And
Okay.
later what done is like, okay, let's because like the role is not much important nowadays, I mean, which I'm working currently. So I thought we need to make a shift with a good role, so that it is capable for my future, like securing my future in the AI era. So what I thought is, okay, go with the Gen A batch, so that I have taken your Gen A 2.0 batch. But I mean, I have gone through the recordings and I have done my, I mean, going through the recordings and I'm practicing it. And after that, I got cracked the interviews as well. But there is some little, nervousness, like whether I can able to survive or not. Because like,
Oh, so you have cracked the interview, by the way, right?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Cracked.
But fine, don't worry. Survival wise will help you out.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's going apart. But what I thought is like in my experience, what I come to know is like the basic thing is we are going to build an application. We need to know end to end each
That's
and
true.
every
Mm.
individual.
Mm.
Then only we have the confidence, like the confidence level to showcase ourselves.
Mm.
So the most of the people, like what I say is like if, even though they have the experience more than me or less than me, were struggling, like because like they worked on certain feature and they didn't know about the remaining things, so they struggle a lot.
Mm.
Like for example, if they worked on certain module, if they are asked with authorization, like how the auth is happening with the application, they
Mm.
struggle to answer. So what I
Mm.
thought is, let's build an application. So with that application, it need to like go to end, like whether it is any language like
We'll,
Python,
we'll, we'll,
Java.
we'll do it. We'll do it, Rama. Even over here, so we'll do it, all those things. And that too in a basic till very, very advanced and in-depth manner, we are going to build it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have all those things. Don't worry. Yeah.
yeah, and I come to see there was lot of changes in our. I mean, this Super 30 batch as well. Like initially, it was told
Mhm.
like we are
See, so
working.
obviously, see, the entire world is changing. So if I'm not going to change, if I'm not going to provide you something very new and unique, right, which is literally going to help you out and relevant at that point of a time, then there is no meaning of, uh, me giving things basically, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
How to get a freelancing project? We'll get it from Euron. We'll talk about it. We'll talk in a very detail about it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Uh,
Ramaji.
yeah, I have one question. Like, I
Mm.
mean, we are we are going to build the everything from scratch, right?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
in which in the first class itself, we are going to get the list of the, I mean, things we need to get subscription and all, right? Because we have
No,
everything
I'll
here.
tell you. I'll tell you everything. Don't worry. Yeah. I'll tell you everything. Not in a first class. I mean, like, it's a very big thing, right? So world is also very big. Things are like too much. Too many things are available and maybe not available. Maybe it will be available in next 3 months of time. So do not worry about it. Will progress in a way where you will not find it difficult to accommodate. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure,
that's
sure.
that's on me. So don't worry. Leave it up to me. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yes. Neeraj, please go ahead. Neeraj Devgan. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, actually, I also met you once in the Neuron.
Oh. Okay.
Uh,
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming back once again.
yeah, and actually, I have after that I have not taken any of sessions for Python and all. Now I
Mm-hmm.
started thinking to just come and join this one. So
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to understand like what I should expect from like end. What is the end goal of this?
End
Uh,
goal, I think, yeah. So repeatedly, I told you, see, end goal at the end of the day is to build a personal personality or build yourself in a way that you don't need any Sudhanshu Kumar out there. Even if there'll be a job crisis, you must be able to manage that job crisis because yes, that is somewhere unevitable for many of us. The end goal is to become a person so who can handle single-handedly, who can handle the entire project, basically not with any team. So like you will be able to design, you will be able to develop, you will be able to deploy, you will be able to maintain. So that is the end goal. Plus, end goal is above everything, work on a communication skill and in between. So work in such a manner that at least 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people should know you, right? So that if they have some requirement, they should come to you, or any one of their friends or friends or friends of friends is having the requirement, they should come to you. That's the end goal of this badge.
yeah, that's very clear.
Yeah.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
hope I'll be able to do all the things.
No,
And
you won't have to do anything. See, if you think that you will be able to do it, right, then you will never be able to do it. So let's put it in this way that whatever I'll tell you, just do that.
okay,
And as a result, it will happen. That is a result. So you don't have to do anything, by the way. You just have to do that which I'm going to ask you. And yes, if you are not doing it, then that result will not come. Right. That because see, I know the bottleneck, right? If you will put something on you and you will think that I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it, you will keep on thinking about it, and then eventually you will keep on procrastinating. That's a human nature, right? No, you just have to do something which I'm going to ask you. Just consider me your as a mentor for next 6 months. Beyond after 6 months, forget about me. Do not talk to me. That's completely okay. But at least do something which I'm going to ask you line by line for this 6 month. Or forget about let's 6 month. Do it for next 1 month, and then you can take a decision that whether you should continue with my philosophy of building life or learning things or building a brand or not. You can take your own decision, conscious decision. Yeah, but at least do it what I say for 1 month.
definitely I'll do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, yeah. And that's advice for everyone, guys. So simple. I know. Just think me as a person who have already helped not just one, two people to make a transition. Think me as a person who has built his own brand, raised a fund, sold a company to 50 crore. So I have done everything. Even as an employee, I have worked in 4 companies, right? Even as an entrepreneur, I have worked. Even as an educator, till day I used to do a coaching. I am running another SaaS platform. So every cycle of life that maybe you have wandered or you wanted to get into, right? Maybe you if you're thinking that I will go and build brand, so I have done that as well, right? If you think that I should go and build a business, I have done that as well. I sold my business, I raised a fund, that too from a public listed company. I sold a company to a company who is public listed again and who was unicorn, physics wala. I think everyone knows, right? So yeah, and in 250 crore. So basically, this is what I say, that okay, so forget about someone as a mentor, as a teacher. Just think about as a person that if I'm telling you something, obviously I have seen those things, obviously I have experienced those things, and just because of that I'm telling you, right? I'm not telling you some influencers who just go and do a fancy talks, right? Or maybe sugar coated talks. No, I don't do that, right? I don't do that, and I have never done that in my life, and that's my credential. So whatever I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you from my experience. And yes, I think I have a credential to talk about entrepreneurship. I have a credential to talk about a team building, formations, raising a fund, talking about a VCs. I have a credential to talk about even a topics and chapters and like a data science and AI. Even like a product building, because there are so many products. Just go and check Euron systems, not Euron systems. There are 65, 70 products. We have our own HRM system, CRM system. We have a big 65 machines out there, right? So when I say something that, okay, fine, just follow this, do it. At least try once, right? Try once for 1 month, and then come to me and then give me your feedback. If you're not able to see some positive changes just in 1 month, if you'll not do it, then obviously I can't do anything. A student and attended your class. So thank you so much, Rajesh. Thank you so much. Yeah. So fine. I think it was Balwant, right? No, sorry, Neeraj. Yeah, Balwant, please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I'm having total almost 17 years experience,
Okay.
and I have been working in Oracle space. It's a SaaS application of Oracle Cloud.
Okay.
Uh, and actually, 2.5 years back, there was something clicked in my mind, and I wanted to change my career.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I started from the background, like having the masters here in US. I've been
Mm-hmm. Okay.
12 years in US, so
Okay.
I started from there. And then now the problem that I'm facing, that my resume is not getting selected for the different track. Like I'm trying for the machine learning and data science and this
Mm-hmm.
space.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You're
never
in
going to
USA,
be.
right? You're in USA.
Yeah, I have been
After some
here.
time, maybe I can help you out with to connect with some other people on your experience level, like 20 year or 17 year, right? Because yeah, there are so many people in my batches so who are already working, and they have done the transition in recent days. They have a similar kind of experience. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
connect you with those kind of
yeah,
people as well. After some time, maybe when you will be
yeah.
ready, right? So I will connect. I'll just connect. Then you guys can go and talk. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. It will
Yeah.
be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have one more question. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, it will be okay. I mean, changing into this field. That's what I'm looking for. And other
Mm.
than that, actually, the problem I was trying to tell you that what the problem I'm facing. It's my. I think I have a problem with my resume. Even I
Mm.
work in multiple brands,
Mm.
Qualcomm,
Mm.
Oracle Corporation, TCS, Infosys. I mean, very good positions also,
Mm.
technical lead, architect, but still, the resume is not flowing. And if I apply onto the Oracle ERP,
Mm.
everywhere I get selected, everywhere it works out, but
Mm.
it's not going well.
Okay.
And it's not like I have a knowledge. Even in this space, I learned a lot from your with this. I mean, Euron, 3.5 months. My relative suggested me this one, so
Mm-hmm.
that's where I
Okay,
got.
not an issue. We'll fix that issue. We'll fix your resume issue as well. Yeah. So at
Yeah.
least let's go through this entire things for 2 months, 1 hour, 2 month, right? Let's talk about it again and again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, so we are not leaving that conversation, but yeah, we'll talk about that in next 1.5 months. So when you will feel like, okay, fine, I should go and I should start applying. I should, when you will start feeling like I should at least go and give a try at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Aditya, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
first of all, thank you for a very warm welcome and introducing ourselves to Euron platform.
Thank
And
you.
so, my question would be, as I just passed out from college right now, and I have 0 years of experience, and
Hmm.
of course, the tech is changing very rapidly day
Hmm.
by day, and new tech is coming. So, is it possible for us guys to actually land a decent opportunity? And also, sir, I have legit like zero real world
Okay,
projects or
good.
experience.
Obviously, yeah, you are already obviously a fresher. Let me put this question in this way. When you say, is it possible? Okay, let me ask you one question. Okay, let's say it's not possible at all. Are you not going to give a try?
Of course, I will give it a try.
Yeah. Okay, you will give a try, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Now, question number two. So you will give a try. That's cool. You will do something in your life, right?
Yes, sir, definitely.
It's not like you will leave the entire like a field and you will run away and then you will not do anything. You will go to mountains and start doing some tapasya or something, right?
No,
You
no,
will
no.
do something for in your life. Yes.
Yes, sir, definitely. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So possibility wise, it is possible. At least you should get into a position where you can start finding other opportunity, other dimension as well. And to do that, you have to start from somewhere.
Oh, okay, sir.
And
And
this is
sir,
the start.
also, I have a second question. Sir,
Yeah.
as you said, throughout this journey, we could actually, buy a, means after 3, 4 months, we could actually, like start searching and, like get into touch. I mean, like, uh,
I'll show you one
means,
example, guys. On this note itself, I would like to show one example. So there is a, I was talking about actually Asit Piri, right? He's having 20 year of experience, right? And basically, I think, yeah. So he's basically Akshas. He's having his own channel and he's a part of my, this is August, right? July batch, July Super 30, right? July Super 30 batch, right? And he has just taken an admission in engineering college.
okay.
Just taken it. He's in a first year, right? And he's having his channel, and it's just been 1 month. Last month 10th, we have inaugurated July, right? This is July, August 10th, basically. Yeah. So, and he's a son of Asit Piri. Asit Piri happens to be a person who is like associated with me since very long time, and he's having 20 years of experience. I think last year he's lost his job, and then he has started preparing again with me. And recently he was able to secure a position, a big one, architect position, architect literally. So again, we have published that his testimonial as well. He's from India, Bangalore. So just imagine, like this guy have started doing something from a very first year itself. We are helping them in terms of building their face brand and learning a technology in each and everything, right? So that in next 6 month, 1 year, or maybe in next 2 year also, he will be way more than ready. Plus people must be knowing him. So again, just to answer to your question, Aditya, so basically, see, man, you will not leave the ground, right? So you will do something at least. So that's a time, I believe, and you are basically fresher. You don't know anything, and you have never done anything. But yes, at the same point of time, you have a lot of energy. Just try to channelize that energy for next 2 3 months. Go in a aggressive mode. You don't have to take care of the family, right? You don't have to even take care of many things which we as an adult or anyone who's having 10 plus year 15 plus of experience have to handle. So you just have to work on your own, your future, right? And believe me, 3 month, go in a war mode, right? Build your face, build your brand. If you want, I can, and that's the reason. So what we are doing, so we are even giving a lot of opportunity to all those kind of a people, so who are literally very serious about it, right? So that you will start getting an opportunity from our side. And when you will get see opportunity from our side, you will look for another 10 opportunity. So just a start. At some point of time, you have to start, right? He has also started there. Likewise, there are so many people who have started, so many people who are able to make a transition. You will be able to do it.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank you.
start, yeah, and do it. And for you, especially Aditya, go in a war mode. You have all time,
Okay,
right?
sir.
24 by
Okay,
7.
sir.
So why do you spend 40 45 minutes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll just ask my team to assign you more tasks, go and do like more things, more projects, basically
Yeah,
more
sir.
brand building.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Yeah, so I'll refer your name to my team. So because these things my team used to handle, so I don't do it. Yeah. So my team will be like engaging you, and they will engage you on a continuous basis. Fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So next one is Anaya Barta. Please go ahead.
Hey, so
Hi.
I think hope you remember me. So my name is Nayabrata Nayak. I'm based out in Dublin,
Okay. Okay.
and like I
Ah.
did
Okay.
your like
Maybe
in
yes.
2020, yeah,
Hmm.
2020
Hmm.
branch. Okay,
Got you.
so
Yeah.
you made a sales guy to a data scientist. I'm currently working for a United Healthcare, one of the biggest healthcare company in US here in Dublin, as a
Amazing.
senior data scientist, and I'm doing great, to be honest with you. Okay, I have
Thank
a
you.
company. I'm founder of a company called hairhealth.ai, and it is registered
Okay.
in UK, and we are making good amount of MRR right now. The
Okay.
whole point credit I want to give you is that you helped me to build model, the deep learning model in the first batch itself. And
Hmm.
that has become a company right now, and it is going good. We are creating a lot of models around emails and stuff. I think I'll discuss it later on what I done, but kind of thank you
I
for
think
this.
we
I
can do
think
some podcast. We can do some podcast together about your company. Yeah. Not a
sure, that
success
would
story.
be
So don't worry. I don't want like those things. Let's talk about your company. In between, we'll talk about your success story. Yeah. So we can schedule some podcast with you.
yeah. I think you have done a great job, like
Thank
at
you.
least
Thank you so much.
inspiring me and still like people who have asking a lot of questions. I to tell you everyone, I'm a mechanical engineer who did sales and marketing, working for Practo for 4 years. Came to Ireland, did my masters, didn't learn anything in masters here in Dublin. Straight away went for a course that like Ms. Sudhanshu was giving actually, and then it totally like to give a transition to my career. I become a data analyst and data scientist, and now a senior data scientist. I think United Healthcare is considered one of those important in the healthcare field if you look at it, and it's kind of helping me. I think the process he's telling is really helping me out, and that helped me last time. And this time when I figure it out, this thing is coming up. I'm a part of iNeuron now. When I thought like Super30, and particularly I'm much more interested about this forward deployed engineer. Okay,
Yeah.
and
So
they'll
basically,
talk about
Super30 actually is like a forward deployment engineer. It's a subset of forward
yeah,
deployment
and
engineer.
yeah. I think this is what a hot topic here anywhere around the world. If you like, there is an office of OpenAI here. There's office of like Anthropic is going to open here in Dublin as well. These people are looking for forward deployed engineer, and this is going to be a future. I personally built everything around AI, but I think this one, knowing a core
FD
and
is
the
actually, yeah,
concept,
FD is actually the future. I mean, like the entire engineering community, which was divided in
exactly.
ops and then front end and then back end and then AI and big data. There was so many like categorization inside this tech. So like it will eventually get collapsed into one, and that will become FDs, and they will be in demand.
Yeah. I think the main thing about I came here again after so many time because I have been around all the time, but I think the fundamentals are really great. Here I came to just to know the fundamentals behind it. Even though we get into RAG, prompt engineering, loop chains and everything, but I think we have come up in situation everything become overwhelming. So structured pattern is what we are looking for. I think your course completely solves that. So that's the reason I'm around here,
Yeah,
just to
fine.
tell you that
You
all
have done
things.
that, so we'll do it again. Simple.
Yeah, that's it. No, worries. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Welcome back once again. Yeah. Okay, so Hisha, please go ahead. Then Shravam. So I think Shravam has put up his question. What is the timing for the timing of weekdays, Monday, Tuesday is done? So see, in general, what we do. So let's say your session is on Sunday, 8 a.m. basically IST, morning time, morning slot. So there will be a pod discussion on Tuesday. But again, if you guys says that we can do a pod discussion on Saturday, Sunday evening time, because Saturday, Sunday morning time, anyhow you will be having live classes, right? So you will be sitting with me in a live session. So again, I'll just take a vote next week, and based on that, so I can decide the pod timing. In general, we keep it on Tuesday 8 p.m. IST. PM time, so that people from outside, because there are people from USA and then Dublin and from India. So either they will be able to sync up in morning or evening. So we'll always try to keep it in. If it is in a weekdays, then evening 8 p.m. Morning weekend means I'll just like take a vote. Yeah. So I'm flexible on that part. But yes, there will be a discussion, which I'm going to schedule, and you guys have to do that. Yeah, Hisha, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Sudhanshu. How are you?
Yeah. Thanks. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. So
Yeah.
I'm also a student from iNeuron since
Oh.
2021, and also completed my master in US in 2025 December. And I'm
Okay.
looking for a job since then, but the market here is very bad because they are not
Ah.
even considering visa and because of international student
US is
visa
yeah,
restriction.
US is actually US is bad, especially for us like an Indian, right? So yeah, US is now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So my OPT visa will expire around February next year.
Okay. Okay.
And to be honest, I'm looking for a job before that to continue my career in here in USA.
Then
If
go
this
in,
course can help
yeah.
me.
So let's go in aggressive mode then, yeah. Because see,
Yeah.
don't like a thing that you will spend 6 months. So those guys who think that you can invest more time, right? Again, this is the
Mhm.
option I used to give to everyone. Those who think that you can go in a aggressive mode and you will do whatsoever I'm going to ask you, because see, batch will go as per its own schedule, the syllabus that we have published, and yeah, all those classes. But if you really interested to go in aggressive mode, because that is subject to a time, all of you can't, even if you'll say yes, you will not be able to devote the time. So take a conscious practical decision, go in aggressive mode. Let's target in 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what to do in that 3 months to go in aggressive mode, and what you
Yeah.
have to do. That will be my take, right? And you just have to do it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. I can do that, sir. I can promise
Hmm.
you that I can do that.
Exactly. So
And
let's do
can
it, because
and
yeah,
wo-
I do that with many people actually. Many of my students I have done that, right? And
Mhm.
yes, result was very awesome. You just have to do whatever I say, and then done.
Yeah. So what position can I target for in 3 months?
So
I can
basically,
do
like,
whatever you say.
yeah, so at least like an entry level associate AI engineer, Gen AI
Okay. Yeah.
engineer.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's okay.
You
Yeah.
have to
Sure.
first of all take an entry, right? Or at least I'll
Hmm.
make sure that you will be able to get enough freelancing opportunities or enough consulting
Hmm.
opportunities as well. Yeah,
Yeah. That's very good.
that
Thank
we
you.
can target, if not permanent, because see, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
survival is the first thing, right?
Hmm.
So after
Yes. Yes.
survival, yes, I can do anything, right? Because I'll feel happy.
Hmm.
So if I'm
Yeah.
not able to survive, if you have to come back again, then end of the story. So
Yeah.
let's
Exactly.
target first of all survival, and survival can be done in a multiple manner that we can figure it out.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Sravam, please go ahead. I think you had a question. I have already answered, Sravam. Yeah. If you
Yeah,
have anything to
yeah.
talk,
Hi,
please.
Sudhanshu. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. Like, yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Like, whatever I'm looking for, right? The main part is about the discipline and the tasks which you are going to assign to Super 30. Because even though I'm in part of iNeuron 2023 batch for FDFS, so
Okay.
like similar to a few guys, like I'm left somewhere in between because of other commitments. I'm not able to complete it because of lack of discipline, main thing. So
That's
the
that is
main
actually
thing,
a main thing with human. Believe me, anyone can be
yeah, yeah,
successful, anyone can get anything.
correct.
Discipline. So just try to get into a system who can bring discipline first, who can
Yeah,
talk. Because from my personal experience, I can tell you that.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I agree, I agree. So
Yeah.
that's where I resisted mainly for the Super 30. Even though I have a Euron Plus subscription from this year, but like it is like on demand basis. Whenever I feel that okay, I can spend some time, I'm doing it because no one is really pushing behind me, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any
Yeah,
targets.
that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point was
That's what.
important. Someone should
Yeah,
push you behind, not just talk about it tech. Because see, believe me,
correct.
if you're
Yeah,
interested, right, you
correct.
will learn tech more than I can teach you.
Yeah,
Right.
correct. Agree.
But you have to just get into that discipline.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, that's that. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So
All
it
right.
was, yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. So fine, guys, it was an amazing conversation with all of you. We are going to start class from next week. Timing is going to be same, like Saturday, Sunday morning, 8 p.m. IST. I think next Saturday is 15th of August, which I believe we all know it's a national holiday. So I believe Saturday we won't be having any classes. Sunday 16th we will be having classes. Topic, let me tell you what we are going to discuss. So we are going to do a system setup. I'm going to create, or I'm going to give you a complete roadmap that if you have to build a brand, if you have to do this, if you have to go in aggressive mode, then what we can do, a realistic plan which you can execute, which you can implement, and then your task will start from Monday. Next Monday, 17th onset, your task will start. You will be able to see that inside your dashboard. Plus, my team will start tracking you. Basically, right? My team will start tracking you. My team will start giving you a feedback. Plus, pod discussion is going to happen. One more thing, guys. So, as all of you are connected inside a WhatsApp group, do drop your LinkedIn profile, Instagram, or like a Facebook or YouTube profile inside a group, so that your people, yeah, I mean, like your batch people, will be able to connect and exchange with you, so that you can go and actually at least get to know each other social media wise, right, before getting into a pod discussion. Fine, everyone? Yeah. So just drop your LinkedIn, whatsoever you have, whatsoever socials you have, you can just drop it inside the WhatsApp group that we have. Okay, everyone. So hope it is going to be an amazing journey for all of us, and yeah, so all of us are going to participate with the same enthusiasm. It should not get decreased, and believe me, just a discipline, right? Discipline is the only thing. Then you don't need dopamine hit. right? Then you don't need, if you're able to get yourself in discipline, then you don't need those motivational speech or dopamine hit or something. Discipline is having its own dopamine hit and another level of motivation. So fine, guys, with that, thank you so much. See you again on next weekend, basically on Sunday. Yeah, 16th of August. And yeah, so like I said, just do it what I say, at least for next 1 month. Then come back to me or maybe talk to your group that whatever is said is happening or not. As per my experience, it always happened. It is going to happen again. As simple as that. So fine, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good night. It was a nice conversation with all of you.